Blah, blah, blah. Mama, mama, mama. Mama. Bum, 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 bum. Mm, 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 mm. Bum, 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 ba, 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 ba. Rotation, no rotation, pitch, no waterloggable, no transparent parts, yes. Blocks to transparency, leave and check for a solid block. Your block is similar. Leave unchecked for a block solid. Check if your block is similar to leaves, grass, iron bars. So it is, so we leave that checked. Transparency type is going to be solid, no transparency. Cutout without mapping is similar to grass. Cutout is like cutout but with mapping. Translucent, partially transparent, most of the resource heavy option. Similar to ice. This cutout. Enable connected side should only be used with transparent blocks. No. Hide fluid texture when submerged. No. Tint type supports cross texture, grass. Also tint, no tint, no. Offset. And single texture, grass, crop model. Do I drag and drop my object file? So I have JSON over here. So let's do wavefront. I call it tably. Some game assets, so I should just be able to look that up afterwards. Fixed. So if we did like slab, we had fence. Basic block, normal texture. Should be in game assets somewhere. Here we go. Table object. Import texture. I don't know where I put it. There it is. I think that's right. Save mod element. Save mod element. Will that work? I don't exactly see. I want to like look at it in game. Oh, here we go. Import OBG. Oh, I'm stupid. Import OBG model. Game assets table. Oh, not working. Open that. Open that. Save mapping. How do I? Yeah, so this should work, right? Or no? I don't. Doesn't exist. I'm pretty sure a JSON file would work better. Why can't I paste? That should be good. Remaster. Is there a modules thing? Oh, do I have to go into... Okay. Let me open a new tab. So modules needs to go in here. README file. No, it's nothing. Okay, cool. That should be it, right? Preferences. Export. I need to refresh. JS. Importer not included, doesn't matter. Yeah, no, still doesn't work. Build transparency. Yeah, no, I don't need that. Yeah, because you have different like areas for a block, but I need it to be a singular like object. But when I use object, it doesn't work, or at least it doesn't seem to work. Select texture. Bounding box. I don't know if that matters. I just want to see if the visual actually works, but I can't. Let me see. I'm just looking up if I can export a file to MC Creator. Oh, Blockbench. I think this is what that guy was talking about when he was like, Blockbench is free. Okay. Allow that, and file, open model, assets. No, okay. Let me see. I can't seem to open the model. This is in. It should be in the correct file. Maybe it would work if I dragged and dropped it. Maybe I can import a project. I can't import a project. No, import. Item model? No. It says you can open an OBJ in Blockbench, but I don't see how. And it obviously isn't letting me do it in here. I guess I can't. That's really weird. I don't like that. I guess I have to make it in Blockbench. That's really stupid. Uh, Never used this before. Lab, picture group. Oh, I don't even know how to do this. Play. Here we go. Okay, add cube. Nice. Scale button is the same. That's freaking epic. That's one block tall. Is there any like extrusion that I can do? I don't think I can extrude like I can in Blender. I'll just add another cube. Like that. That's pretty much it. And then I have to add a texture to this surface. Paint. No. I need to edit the texture. why is it doing that? I don't. UV relative. Mapping rotation, snap UV to pixels. Hmm. Does not seem to be what I want it to do. Oh, you have to shrink to make it a different. Okay. Hmm. Don't seem to be able to get that down there, huh? Wow, they just won't go to the sides. That's how I want it. Hmm. I want to join the. I don't think I can join them. Okay, they do all inherit the same fixture. Yep, it's about right. About how I was envisioning it. Now what does file and then export? Java edition, I guess export block game assets. Go to here. Then I can import a JSON 3D model and import the lab. Is there no custom texture mapping that comes from this? I guess not. I guess not. Bottom slash main. I guess that should work. And then this is gonna be bounding box. Generate from block model, I suppose. Wait, let me remove all and then generate. Bounding boxes. What does that even? What does that entail? Does that mean like bounding boxes and like world bounding box, or is it how the player collides with it exactly? Because I'm not sure. Block states. Let's see what we got. I mean, it's not gonna have any states. It's gonna be interactable. So I guess I don't need any block states. Yeah, I don't think any of these are what I want. Button animation, properties, yes. Hardness is going to be what? The hardness should be how long it takes to mine. Oh, cool. It doesn't explain it at all. I guess 2. Unbreakable, no. Luminance, none. What is replaceable? If you check this parameter, a player will be able to place another block on it. This can be replaced by the other blocks being placed. Is replace? I guess no. Item form, yes. Stack size, 64. Rarity. Does matter? Only affects the colors of the item's name. Okay, doesn't matter. Minifier, yes. Creative inventory tab. Yeah. Can I make a new tab? Oh, here, mod. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. Put it into, I guess, tools and utilities. Why not? Alright, functional blocks. You selected. Custom drop. If you want it to leave itself, yeah, 1. Custom loot tables. No. Leave empty for creative pick mode. Determines what item is selected when you pick middle click with the mouse button. Okay, yeah. Tool for drops. No. Tool able to destroy anything. No, it requires a tool? No, but the correct tool should be axe. And there's no tier. Harvest condition. I don't know what that means exactly. Guess not. Properties should be wood. Break sound. I don't want a custom sound set, so I guess it doesn't matter. Properties set to 0. Automatic ticking. Yeah, randomly. It doesn't matter. What color on the map? Wood, I guess. Instrument, harp. I don't know. Yeah, sure. Slipperiness. Normal 0. Jump factor 1. Sustain blocks, no. No modifier. Ladder, no. I guess it's walkable. Yeah, sure. Redstone connect to this block, no. It's already immune to fire, so it doesn't matter. One of these properties can contain items, interrupt hoppers. Yes, I do want that. Bind this block to a GUI. I haven't made one. Open bound GUI and right click. Parameter controls the GUI of a block. It's needed to make a chest or crafting table of a block, for example. Okay, yeah, so I do want that. Just have to create a GUI. How do I import GUI? Can I just create a GUI? I don't know how to make a GUI. Battery level, wow. Says my headphones. I don't know what I'm meant to do to make it Jewy. I'm gonna check this block will open the bound GUI. Like, sure, yeah, I guess. See if MC Creator has a GUI tutorial thing. Simple GUIs. That's literally just called simple GUI. Sure. Simple GUI modifications, toggle sprint and many more. Maybe not. Support. Maybe I should just look it up in Google. MC Creator GUI tutorial. I want the newest one. Here we go. That is loud. Oh, well, I guess I want it to be more of a furnace type thing. Okay, wait, so I do need to set a tick rate. In advanced properties? There's properties. Tick rate. Okay, so I just need one item in, one item out, plus fuel, so 3. Inventory. Max stack size, drop inventory, block and so on. Yes, okay. Give shout out to Pixel Lab. Why? I mean, I said your name, so I don't see why not. But there's only 3 people watching the stream, brother. Shout's not gonna do anything. I'm watching a tutorial on how to make a GUI right now. Comma separate list of ID output slots. These slots won't be used for storage by hoppers. So yeah. So I guess that means disable taking from the following slots. So 1, disable inserting to the following slots. So 2, and then our, yeah, because we don't want to take anything from the input. We don't want to take, I guess we don't want to take anything from the output either. So yeah. Or, I mean, anything from the fuel. 3 is the fuel. Okay. Play Roblox, steal a brain rot. Not right now, brother. Okay. So save that and then create a GUI. Say lab GUI. Create a new one. Okay, cool. I don't know what do most like inventories look like in Minecraft? Like, maybe like a trillion pictures of this. Okay, cool. Just the name in the top middle, and then inventory. So we want to do clear. I was in a lab. Close to the middle as possible. And most of this is barren, but we have like a few things. So button image checkbox, tooltip, entity model, input. Okay, here we go. Well, ID, this is gonna be 1. Custom color. I just want it to be like a basic Minecraft color, so I guess that, I don't know. Empty, there's no limit. Okay. Not affect automation over my insert. Okay. Drop items when GUI is not bound to any. So wait, drop items when GUI not bound to any external inventory is closed. No, we wanted to keep items in there. Time stack pickup. I don't think so. Slot starts. We don't have to worry about that right now. So our input's gonna be on the left, like it is on a furnace. And then another input is gonna be slot 3. Have it the same color. Top items, no. I want it down here. Create an output. 2. Same color. Same thing. I guess I'll bring these closer together. And then input, entity model, tooltip, text input. We don't need that. Checkbox, don't need that. Image, add button, sprite, image. Okay. Let's go back to the tutorial. And okay, so UI with slots, label lab. Okay, that's what that is. I'll link this to his is a little different from mine. I guess just add that later, right? Okay. high cone project. How's things? Nothing, man. Nothing much. Making a little mod thing. Trying that for the first time. Okay, so it's just pretty straightforward, like scratch coding. And the output is the one. Just gonna watch this through a little more. We're not gonna do XP. You could just click the drop arrow on the procedure because you just made one. But alright. Skip forward. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna put this on the other tab and do this while he's doing it. So save. Procedures are gonna be in properties. Triggers, generation block entity. 64 is the stack size, I guess. Take condition. Where'd he go to do that? I don't see the procedures thing. It says down here. You add Bob Ovis. I don't know what that means, man. Who's Bob Ovis? Triggered. Is that what that is? Or am I doing something else? Like, I don't know what the... This is a little different. Oh, it's in triggers. Okay. Only open GUI thing is right here. Player procedures, actions. Yeah, I guess open GUI, right? Yeah. Oh wait, no. Close any GUI open for the player. Open GUI, no entries. Okay. Lab GUI, forward player, past location, XYZ doesn't matter. Cool. A template furnace, yeah. another thing on Streamlabs. An FNF mod, search it up. I don't do FNF, bro. Could you add Venomized Thanos? What does that mean? I've never heard of these things. Number of items from slot 2. Let me open. I know that that has to be like that. GUI. So slot 1 is the one we are getting number of items from. Get a copy of item from slot 0 of block if that's inventory. What do you just get rid of? What the hell? Get number of items from slot 2. Can you say Andre, aka my name? Hey Andre. So what this is doing, the if statement, which is, so if the number of items from slot 1 of block blank if it has an inventory greater, or inventory is less than 64, then get a copy of the item from slot 0. Okay, wait, so if it has an inventory of that, and get a copy of that. Okay, so we're seeing if slot, wait, so when I change this to change that down here, no, it's not that advanced. And blocks fruits, why is everyone in the chat Roblox brain, bro? Like the abilities? Dude, I don't play Roblox, I'm sorry. Hey, Team Sammy, I mean, I can try, but I don't know how I would do that. And Bifty fan, W name. So this was set to 0 originally, so this is looking at the input slot, so input slot, and if it has the inventory of blank, and this lab's gonna make opioids, so we're doing poppy. So if it's inventory, if it's equal to a poppy, then do that. I'm assuming you can get, I guess I'm assuming you can get certain lists of blocks. But I don't know how to do that just yet. So doing poppy. And then the fuel slot is slot 3. And that has to be, can I choose multiple? Is there like a fuel selection? What's the mod about? The mod's about things that I can reasonably add into Minecraft that isn't already in other mods. And reasonably is a big factor there. Because this is my first time basically ever using this. The fuel, okay. Can I not do a list for these? Item procedures, data. It is purple, so. Oh, your Minecraft components. Do I just like continuously add multiple things to this with ands? Because that's really inconvenient if it is like that. I'm not sure what this is. It's, I mean, obviously it's a block selector, but I don't know what that does. What's the mod about? Okay, I already answered that. Hey, Thule Sirens. And a line of ducks. What is, like, what do you mean by a line of ducks? Like ducks that are entities that follow each other, or like just like you like a decorational block that you could put up that's like a line of ducks, like you would see on like a Jeep's dashboard. What's the mod? I have a mod idea, but I don't know. Suggested. I don't really care, man. Um, could you do Toxic Springtrap, dude? I'm not like 10th tier freaking modder. Also, my music isn't playing. That I kind of just realized that. Let me put that back on because this is very quiet without it. Okay. Eating sand. Okay, you know what? We're gonna bench all of this for right now, and we're just gonna do that because that shouldn't be too difficult, right? Um. So we're gonna add a function called eating sand. Alright, eating sand f sand. Function namespace mod. Oh wait, okay, no, I want it to be in like the block like kid version because I can't do actual code in this. One guy's finally doing it. No way, no way. What do you mean one guy is finally doing it? It's not a command, it's not an attribute. So do I get the block of sand or do I guess I would edit. I would have to edit an existing block to give it a thing, right? Graphic design flow with events. You shout me out. Team Sammy shout out. Yeah. Team Sammy, go follow him and harass him. A line of ducks following. Andre, you gotta like you kind of like explain what you mean by that. So I'm not running a command. New sand item. I don't think it has to be a new sand item. I think I can literally just make the sand block editable, but I don't know exactly how. Item extension is extra set of properties that can be added to an item. Okay, I do want to do that. Sand munch. This item is not a fuel. Yeah. Burn time, so that doesn't matter. Compost material. We're extending sand. Sand, you selected. He means when you join. Wait. Okay. Following each other, he means when you join the mod, there's ducks. And the ducks are following each other. Okay, I can do that probably. I'm gonna do sand eating first. But it doesn't seem. This is the target extension. Fuel, compost, no, dispense. I don't want it to be any of those. I want it to be a food. Like, let me see. Are you gonna do it on Bedrock Original? It's gonna be on Java. Do you know steak? Yeah, I've eaten steak before. Okay, well I guess this isn't exactly what I was thinking of. Are you gonna do a Bedrock YouTube, the YouTuber? I do not know Steak the YouTuber, but I'm always down to collab with other YouTubers. So if you're like, you know the guy, yeah, sure, I'll talk to him. Here, okay, I'll make a new item. So sand clump. And then the texture. I can just quickly make that real quick, and it's gonna be Library Spite. Because I can help you shout out your channel. Make the ducks non-killable so they won't die. Then they shouldn't like take up the mob cap, right? So I can do that. I need like a sandy color. I think this one has it. With that, and I mean like it's kind of a ball of sand. And then it's gonna be like highlighted in the corner. Kind of looks like a chicken nugget, but that's why you want to eat it, because it's so appetizing. Definitely not a good color though. That's way too nugget-esque. That's kind of better. And then highlight it with this. Windows security. Can you say the name Peyton? Cool. I love Peyton. I don't want to be bothered, but but might it be like a really good food? Um, like, I was gonna make it craftable from sand, so I don't know like how good it should be. Because if you can legit just get it from sand, I don't know if you should be able to like just have that be your main food source, 'cause it's kind of OP. And like it has to have like little it has to have like little bits in it. I don't want to make it look too much like pee. I guess if it was sand, it would be kind of like crumbling apart. There'd be like little dots coming off of it. I need to color pick that. Looks like a raw chicken nugget. Yeah, it kind of does. It should look like more like a pile, like redstone. Can you add doors like the metal ones from horrors? When you reference something, you have to like be more clear. Because when you say horrors, I'm like from horror movies, from like if it's like a specific IP of like a game or something, then I wouldn't know. It looks like a clump of sand, right? Highlights don't really make sense being down here though. And maybe these ones are kind of like that. And then highlight it a little bit. That's pretty close, right? Yeah. And then like sand would obviously have like a little gravelly bits in it, not too much. Like a little bit. Yeah, it looks good. Alright, export. Sand. Lump. Ignore my naming for some of my files. I like to just smash my keyboard. Yeah, so item texture, import texture. It's gonna be in game assets? No. Sand. Clump. There we go. There's gonna be no alternative texture, not glowing, special information. I don't think it matters. It's gonna be a stack of 64, right? States, shouldn't matter. Then clump rarity, properties, damage item on crafting. I don't think so. Stay on grid when crafted, no. Max size 64, enchantability, no. Destroy speed 1, I guess, yeah. Recipe remainder. What? This item will be replaced when using the crafting table, which means the item will be part of the recipe. Okay. So, no. Doesn't seem like I can make the recipe right now. Inventory tabs gonna be food and drinks. Yeah, okay. Food properties. It's gonna be yes. Nutritional value. 1, so 20 is a food bar is full. I'm not gonna make it a crazy good food, because that'd be kind of OP if you can just craft it from sand. Saturation is gonna be like 0, because it's sand. Actually, no, it has to be something. I'll just make it 1. Result, leave empty to consume the food. Yes. Is the food meat? No. Always edible? Yes. Bind this item to a GUI. Leave empty to disable inventory. Well, I just want it to be in the inventory's GUI, right? So size of inventory, slot count. Okay, well, we're not doing any of that. I can say this, yeah, save mod element, and then I need to add a crafting recipe, right? So is there like a recipe? Yeah, there is. Sand lump. Oh. Sand clump recipe. Crafting category, miscellaneous. Crafting, yes. Yeah, works. Namespace, mod. Yeah, sure. Recipe group name. It shouldn't really matter, right? Items that unlock this recipe is shapeless, and it's just gonna be 1 sand. Nope, not that. Land. I spell sand wrong? Like what? Blocks. Sand. And let's give you like 2 sand clumps. Save mod element. Result's gonna be clump. Save element. Alright. I don't need that. Got the recipes here. Love to watch. I support you, but I have to go. Might be back. I sub, by the way. Hell yeah. Can you add an egg pet? It's a middle food. Huh? Like, oh, like middle, like saturation and hunger. Like 3 bars. Can pancakes you craft using a cake and iron ingot? What do you mean by that? Hi, say Peyton. Andre, I've said Peyton before. I've already said Peyton. What do you need me? What do you want from me? So you want ducks. I saw that. And they follow each other. Living entity. Duck. It is going to be a chicken. Oh, well, I guess I want it to be a custom entity model, or creeper pack. What does that mean? Defines a visual model, a visual shape of the entity. Well, I don't want it to be. Yeah, well, I guess it's gonna be a chicken, right? Texture of the entity. Fit the model. Texture skin is not. Yeah, so we have to make this in Blockbench. We're gonna go new. Bedrock entity. Enter text. Model for entities and item attachables. Okay. Well, I want it to be like an animal, so I guess like modded entity should be fine. I don't know how to set up things like that. Thanks, yay. Call Mr. Beast at 10 viewers. Yeah, yeah. Because I have 30,000 subscribers, which means I have to call I have like Mr. Beast contact info immediately. Biped models only support 64 by 64, 32 biped types. Learn more about living entity. Here we go. Minecraft texture files here. I guess, yeah, I can just color, here we go. Minecraft can texture PNG. Okay. I don't like this realistic chicken texture. Very not cool. I'm trying to find out like if there's like a pixel size or not. I want AI mode. Ew. Resource pack, PNG. I don't like see any. I'm trying to find it. Dude, I don't want to allow ads. Why do all these need ads? Why is there's like a realistic chicken texture that keeps coming up? Here we go. This might work if I import this into Aseprite. I think I can just drag and drop it. Here we go. Also, but I think the size of this is like gigantic, so let me transform. Wait, no. I want to like shrink this entire thing because it's huge. I don't know what to add or not. Dueling's mod first thing when it's done because I love it. It's gonna be free. You literally cannot charge money for mods. It's against the Minecraft EULA. Anyone that charges money for mods is actually like breaking Minecraft's laws. Canvas size. Yeah, we want this to be like, what, this is 64 by 32, I think it said. That's way too small. I need like some sort of like pre-save for this chicken thing. Uh, Let me see, Minecraft texture pack maker. It says Blockbench can do it, but I don't see a way to do that. Was these a Blockbench wiki should help maybe. Um, Says him. Okay. There's no like preset hierarchies for stuff like that though. File name, duck. Model identifier. I guess duck, right? Entity class. I don't know. Entity. Export version should be the newest. I guess that works. Texture size 64 by 32 because that's I think that's what it said. And it says the hierarchy has to be a folder called root, and then you have to have your folders named as like ARM and all that stuff. So make a new folder under this. Has to be body. And then the head is going to be attached to the body. And then of wings left and right. Left wing R. Add a folder, call that leg. Control D. It's gonna be R. It's gonna be L. I look at this, I have it right, correct? Everything's gonna be under the body. Yeah, okay. When you're making models, bone structure, bones are part of the model. It's being animated and they can be rearranged in arbitrarily deep hierarchy. Bone itself is invisible. It keeps the shaped model. Yeah. So body is going to have its own cube. It's under body. And that should be like be off the ground by. I don't want it to be too ridiculously tall. Do you have a Discord? I do. Let me find it real quick. The link is on me right now. Yeah, so yeah, I'll have it up by 2 because I want the legs to be too long. Do I have a bot on this server? Um, okay, I found the server. Let me get this real quick and then get back to this. Edit the link. Can't do request? Do I have not my media? Oh. 1 second. You'll be able to request in a second. You should be able to do media share now if you do request. Okay, here we go. Go to my stream and then paste this in. Also, oh, my chat box is off stream. Didn't even notice that. Let me go to my channel and do this. Here we go. Mute the stream. Okay, I posted the Discord in chat. Let me see if exclamation request works. The videos for requests do have time limits, so it might just be too long of a limit. Let's see if my media share is gonna work. It is not working. That's strange. Pausing the whole stream so people can play like ridiculous videos on my stream. It's epic. Widgets, I think that's what it is. No, media share. Price per second? Well, I don't want a price for it. I just want it to be a thing. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see why my media share isn't working. Enable and configure media share in the widget settings. It should be working if you do it again. Let me see. And then Discord now. Freaking epic. Is it so you can only, I can send links? Really? I'm sending links right now and the media share isn't working anyways, so. It's trying to make me charge money for this when I don't want to. That is very annoying. Get back to the chicken, am I right? It's pretty good chicken size. Control D. Bring that up. Chicken, duck, what's the difference? Yeah, I do mean duck. I guess a duck's head's pretty square. That should be up like that. Yeah, I think that should be. I think it should be up like that. Yeah. I can't really like mess with this too much. I don't think, at least. That works. And then Control D. Bring that down. Looks pretty good. And knife tool that. I think that looks about right. Let me see. So this cube should be under head. This one should be under just body. These two, oh, these two should be under. Oh, chicken got clothes on. Yeah, that's true. Leg. Or if we're it's the chicken's or duck's right. and left, so it would be left leg, right leg. I can't scale this to how I want it. I also want to do like a 0.25. You can't do point numbers on size like that, I guess. Only position. Like everyone else left. No. I'm still here, epic. I mean, does the bill even have to go out? I mean, that worked, right? That cube's under head, right? Okay, cool. Epic. That's a duck. So we're thinking like yellow duck, like duckling. Duck is epic in every way, for real. I have to make a texture. Paint. To add a texture to it. I don't want to import a texture, I just want to make a texture. That works, I guess. Okay, cool. So I guess we're thinking duckling, so... I mean, is there just a fill tool I can make all of this guy? There we can. I'll color in the legs separately. I'm just gonna make everything yellow though. There we go. Give him blood red eyes? Good. Okay, that doesn't work. Is this like too small? Is this guy gonna be the size of a silverfish? Oh no. No, I can't zoom out. Oh yeah. Chicken legs are like, and duck legs are like orange. That's beast. Can I like paint smaller? Oh, I can paint smaller. Okay, wait a second, that actually kind of helps. Okay, that's beast. Alright. Mr. Beast. Okay, paint bucket that, and then we're gonna brush this back on. Um. Pixel brush. Wait. No. I can't paint on the head? What the H? Might be a separate part. I don't even. What the hell? Why does that work but this doesn't? Oh, it's because the UV's off. Oh, you know what? I think I know why. Then can I scale this up? Gordon Freeman's crowbar? Perhaps. Discord. Tools, resize. Epic. I want to like edit how big this is. What the hell? Uh, Texture size, fill transparent, scale. Aim not save from everything. I genuinely don't know why it's doing this. Because when I'm, I don't know. I close this, okay, save all. Can I close? I'm gonna be honest, I'm about to fall asleep. I worked all day today. I will perhaps come back later. I saved the file and I might take a little nap and I'll be back. I'm really tired. I love you. Bye bye. I'm sorry it was kind of uninteresting. Seeple.